Well, the surveillance video from inside Whataburger that led to Ellis County Sheriff Johnny Brown losing his job and his brother going to jail was released to the public yesterday. Midlothian police say it tells the story of exactly what happened and was a large part of their evidence against the former sheriff. And for the first time, the victim in the case is able to tell his side.
That's going to be Bobby Brown standing right there. You can just see he's in the black vest.
New Year's morning, the Whataburger lobby in Midlothian. That's Bobby Brown in the cowboy hat, the brother of former Ellis County Sheriff Johnny Brown, talking to four young men who had just had some sort of verbal spat with Brown and his friends in the parking lot.
He's got his hands up in the air and kind of happened quick. But Matt pushed him down in defense of his friend, and then that's the sheriff coming in right there in the cowboy hat and orange shirt. He did connect a couple of times with Matt, hit him in the face. But then once Matt got a hold of his hands, he just held him, was able to hold him.
That was the whole him yelling, nobody punches my brother, no one, all the expletives he was yelling at me, like, I'm going to break your arm, put a bunch of other dog language in there.
Matthew Longoria, the man the former sheriff was tussling with, says when he saw Bobby Brown punch his friend,
that was my first reaction, was to just, get the guy off my friend. And I don't know. I didn't really think I pushed him that hard.
Midlothian police say as patrons and some of Longoria's friends were calling 911, there were several minutes of verbal back and forth.
There was a lot of me saying, hey, you guys are 40 years our senior. Like, in what world was this acceptable? And one of their friends was actually like, well, this is how we used to do it back in the day.
The video then shows Bobby Brown coming back in the restaurant.
And the sheriff stopping him, he comes in pretty quick.
And this time, his target seemed to be Longoria.
Bobby Brown, you can still tell he's kind of agitated. He's going to come around here, and this is when he assaults Matt.
Midlothian officers arrived and began interviewing the manager.
That's the manager that's standing right there.
Who immediately described the sheriff, his brother, and friends as the aggressors.
And as he was talking to the manager, Johnny kept trying to interject himself and telling her, no, that's not what happened. So Officer Walters couldn't get a clear story, and at that time he just asked him, sir, I don't want you to intimidate her, you need to go step outside. And the sheriff, he did go ahead and comply and step outside at that time so Officer Walters could get the statement from the manager.
Former Sheriff Johnny Brown would eventually plead guilty to misdemeanor assault and surrendered his peace officer's license. This week, Bobby Brown also pled guilty to misdemeanor assault, got a 5-day jail sentence and a $1,000 fine. Longoria says he's satisfied with the punishment and wasn't aware of one other part of Bobby Brown's punishment. He has to write a letter of apology to Longoria and his friend.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That will be the icing on the cake, I think. I think there's something missing, and I think that might be it.
Now, we reached out to former Sheriff Johnny Brown. He declined our request for an interview.